Welcome back, fellow coders. Jared O'Leary here with BootUp. In this video, I want to show you how to make some hidden sprites in your interactive digital artifact. All right, so in this particular project, we've got this wonderful artwork of a buffalo or bison. And I want to make it so that when we click on the tail, instead of just saying something and making it so that the sprite talks, I want to actually make it so that we have a hidden sprite appear. So I'm going to choose a sprite. All right, so now Scratch does not actually have a fly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one. So I'm going to use the butterfly, and I'm going to change it. So instead of being the butterfly, I'm going to make this a fly. So I'm going to fill in and say it's going to be a fly. Okay, so I have now very quickly made myself a fly. I guess that's what a fly is going to look like for this particular video. And I'm going to make it small, so I made it 20% for the size. And it's not a butterfly, it's just a fly. So what I want to do is I want to hide this particular sprite. That's why it's a hidden sprite. So when the green flag is clicked, we actually don't get to see this particular little bug. And I want it to actually then... it's going to start over here when we click on our tail. And then it's going to wait a little bit, I don't know, like 2 seconds. And then it's going to glide over to the tail. So I want it to glide all the way over to here. So I use the motion block. And I want to glide there for a total of 2.4 seconds. And then I want it to pretend like it got hit. And so I'm going to make a glide all the way back here. But I'm going to make it do that really quick. So like 0.3. So it's going to do this. So it's going to show up. Oops. First it's going to go somewhere. Then it's going to show up. So it's going to go there. Wait 2 seconds. It's going to glide over here. And then get hit by the tail and fly over there. And then it's going to hide. Okay, so this is cool, but I need to actually make this code run. I need an event block. Right now, it's just kind of hanging out right here. Okay, so in our tail, we're going to broadcast. So we're going to broadcast a message that we, I don't know, clicked the tail. Clicked tail. And so it's going to start this when we click on the buffalo's tail. And so over here, we're going to have it run this code when we have clicked the tail. Okay, so now, hide our sprite. When we click on the tail, our fly appears. It flies over here, and then whack, it moves it all the way back over there. Now, to make this even more interesting for our hidden sprite is we can actually add in some different sounds. So we can make it like flying along, like zzz, and then whack when it gets over there. So that's some ideas that you could use, but this is just an idea for a hidden sprite in my interactive digital artifact. What kind of ideas can you come up with for some different sprites? Now, by the way, if you want to add in multiple sprites into this, instead of having a different sprite for every single one of these, you could just have hidden sprites. And you can have different costumes for it. So let's pick a random one. Okay, the letter C, because you know. And all you have to do is just have similar code. So you could say, instead of that, we could say letter C, the code for this, and just simply switch to a different costume before you show up. Okay, so we switch to the fly, which was still called the butterfly, and we switch to the costume C, and then make it do this thing. So you could have multiple hidden sprites all in one sprite right here by using different costumes and different code and broadcast messages for each one of these. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let us know something that you learned or created in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe, like, and check out the links in the description for even more free resources, such as videos, free lesson plans, and our podcast.